What is up, guys? Quarter Culprit here. I'm dressed up like a hipster. I got my flannel sleeves whirled up, showing off my tats, and I'm on a gram. Today I want to talk about storming Area 51 Motorcycle Edition. Let's take this turn and get into it. Oh yeah, Macho Man Randy Savage, yeah. Now, I'm sure everybody already knows about storming Area 51 and how that's like the goofiest thing ever. And you know that people want to take it as a joke, and the US government might be taking it as a joke, but a lot of Americans are really stupid, so there's a good chance there's going to be people showing up and going to be acting retarded. So we're just going to pretend like this whole thing is a joke, which it is, and we're just going to talk about a different plan than the usual one. A few plans that I saw included running like Naruto, which makes absolutely perfect sense. There's no way anybody can hit you when you're running that fast and you're that aerodynamic. Another one I saw was you take a whole bunch of Volvo 240s and other old Volvos because they're fucking tanks, and they can absolutely handle everything the military throws at them. Then we got like the Nazi zombie wave technique where you're just going wave after wave, but for some reason that sounds like the worst method to do. I haven't seen anybody talk about motorcycles, so I'm going to talk about the motorcycle edition. Hey, there's bikes there. What do you mean real close to through traffic? What's going on here? Jeez, that semi was fucking confusing me. Like, what were you doing? Oh, I forgot this road closes at 8 o'clock. It's 7:40, I still got time. So one of the methods that I really saw that made perfect sense, you got the Naruto runners in the front. Then you follow them up by the Kyles in the back. Well, in the middle. And then you got the big tank Karens right after them. And then I can't remember who was after Karens, but it made sense. It was a good strategy. So I'm going to use that strategy as my base plan. Okay, so if we're in the front for the motorcycles, we're going to have our own Kyles up front. You know, the guys on the dirt bikes. Now, I'm not talking supermotos, enduros. I'm not talking about like ground. Strictly dirt bikes, all right? We're going to have them have organized chaos. They're going to go left, right, straight, all over. They're just going to be doing their thing. Wheelies to distract the guys. Because, I mean, who doesn't get distracted by a wheelie? You know, there's at least one military guy that's like, yo, sick bruh. Now, staggered along, we're doing staggered, we're not doing waves. Staggered after them are the Harley guys, the big cruisers. Now, you might be asking, why would they even come around with all this dirt? Well, it's simple. A lot of Harley guys are big and tubby. They can take shots. So they'll be getting mowed down in the front with the Kyles, whatever, right? But the Harley guys, they'll take some shots. They'll still go down. There's going to be casualties. That's a risk we're all willing to take. Like this guy right here. He would go right after the Kyles. Now after them is when the Enduro and Supermoto bros will be getting together. They will be right behind the Harley guys. They'll be going along, getting to their destination. They'll be doing some wheelies too. They're a little bit more controlled wheelies, so unfortunately they're going to be slower. But that's why they're not in the front of the pack. Now with the supermoto people, they're going to be two-upping. They're going to have people on the back to throw smoke bombs to further distract and get the next wave of people ahead. Now the next wave of people are going to be the ground people like me. Why would the ground people be next, you might ask? Now the ground people are next because they're just going to disorientate the people with how slow these bikes really are. They're going to be shooting ahead of them. They'll be like, fuck, we're missing all our shots. So after they realize, hey, we're missing all our shots, we got to adjust for these slower ass people. They're going to do that. And once some of the groms get through, after the groms staggered, like I said, staggered, not waves, people, staggered. After the groms are going to be the adventure bikes, the real tall bikes that are really meant for this sort of task. The ones that got the real big hard saddlebags, ones that can carry all the supplies needed. These are the final pieces of the puzzle, alright? Now these bikes are also going to be having nothing but two-ups. Now you might ask why. Well, some of them are going to get picked off. It is what it is. But for the ones that do make it all the way through, they're gonna be the extraction guys, alright? They're gonna grab the aliens, all of them that we need. They're gonna pack them up, and they're gonna take them along. They're gonna switch spots. Now, are we gonna leave those guys behind? Hell no. We're gonna start using the Halo Ghosts that the government clearly has. They ride probably like one of those like striker motorcycle things, you know, those little reverse trikes. I'm sure it works just like that. Now, it sucks that this is gonna be the biggest defeat that the US military will be facing for a very long time, but it's a sacrifice we're all willing to make just so that we can get our aliens and our ghosts from Halo out of there and out into the public. Alright guys, that's just my little 5-minute bullshit plan with Area 51 and storming it. That was all thought of on the fly. I hope you guys can appreciate my lack of creativity with that one. Other than that, like, I hope that no one goes and actually tries running on there, because they're just gonna get shot and killed. Like, doesn't matter how many people you throw out there, it's just gonna end badly. But I just have a feeling somebody's gonna be stupid enough and try pushing the limits. They're just gonna get shot right away. Like, everybody's trying to say, well, it's illegal for the military to shoot you like that. Like, no, it's not. They can do what they want. They're the military. Like, even if they do have aliens there, there's absolutely no way anybody's gonna be able to make it through there. It doesn't matter how many thousands of people you push in there. I don't know, though. Those are just my thoughts. I want to see aliens, but I don't want to see it from everybody just getting massacred. That doesn't seem too fun. I'm just waiting for this to go on to the national news level, like, thousands of people gather at Area 51. Anyways, yeah, just, I can't wait to see the news story. It's gonna be like when you see people talk about Bigfoot on the news. So what are your guys' thoughts on this whole Area 51 thing? Like, I know the US government has to believe that some of their people are retarded enough to try it. I don't know. Other than that, I'm Corridor Culprit. Hit the like, subscribe, you know, all your stupid YouTube stuff. Peace. Road work ahead. I sure hope it does.